the mid lane. I think that he'll be going against a Selena, right? And so she has ultimate reign over this mid lane unless she starts getting picked. So we're looking for those Selena stuns to hit, Lunox to do well, Thamus to be able to trade even. Looking for a lot of things to happen in this game. Super good matchup. A lot of interesting things we haven't seen yet play out right here. A Cho tank, things like that. It's really fun to watch this one.
I mean, I'm hoping for my Pro Panda here, right? I want this Granger to
good draft.
completely hold down the jungle. Absolutely work the rotation here, but look at how deep Extraction or Pro Panda's going here with their Paquito.
Going straight to red. I like that a lot. I don't know if dirty farming is the right thing for Thamus because he trades really well in the early levels, but so does Pac. So I don't really know how that matchup faces off. I don't play either of those heroes, but it looks like Thamus kind of knew what he was doing, and Pac had to respond. Took a little bit of a chunk, but Cho got out.
And Chow's escapability too. We talk about heroes that can escape. Chow's got it, right? I chased that guy around the map for an hour before trying to run him down, right? So I do think both drafts are going to be good. I think it's going to come down to the mistakes. You're going to look at these team fights, and if someone overextends a little too much, it's going to open it up for the other team. But I think both drafts are real good here.
And the Clint's winning out on the Esme, that wouldn't be something I would expect to see normally. We saw that Bia get dominated by an Esme earlier, right? Uh-oh. Tries a little bit of damage on him. Ruby's low. Getting a roam from Paquito. You know he's going to come with a punch.
Selena cleans up Thamus for that first blood there. Real good play.
But if left alone...
Ruby's got to go back, right? Which opens up. There goes your tank.
Oof. So where's the Ruby? Is she roaming right now? Yeah, okay. So Ruby's roaming. She's playing the tank role, and then you have Clint and Thamus in the side lanes. But Thamus has already died once. That is going to hurt him because he needs to get going, right? And Pac is going to be so strong throughout all stages of this game. I think he's probably top pick for all XP lanes.
Extraction's got the better setup here for Turtle. They've got more bodies down on bottom and mid lane to help support their Roger. I don't know if Granger's going to push off a Thamus. I don't even know if he does realize the turtle's being taken, so he is going to come up. Chow's going to initiate this.
Walks right in there.
Granger's going to try and take it with a retreat. No, he didn't even go. He played smart there. I think that was a good play by Pro Pandas. They knew that Extraction had that turtle, and they didn't get baited in and take a loss there as well as the turtle.
Pro Panda a little bit up in gold as it starts. That says to me that they're getting a little bit more minions, but maybe sacrifice the turtle for that a little. Maybe got some gold on the turrets. Interesting fight over the blue buff here as Pro Panda's trying to go in and put some pressure down. Love to see that from Pro though.
Good.
Excellent.
Ezzy coming in. Granger cleaning up. Thamu's taken out, but gets also
taken out. This is going to be really good for Pro.
Selena.
Can they finish it?
Chow goes in for Roger.
Oh, he gets traded out on.
Oh my God, Roger just turned the table on Chow there. I really thought Roger was going down.
Hey, but honestly, the Chow tank hasn't been bad thus far. Honestly, he's done really well in pressuring and following the Ruby around. You don't see either of these teams running a hard tank. Both kind of more like off-laners, kind of off-tanks into this. So we're not going to see anybody be able to have a huge set. And so we're looking for a lot more of like mobile team fights, which I think really favors the Roger.
Which, you know, I was hoping with Pro Panda's draft. They're my team right now. They were the underdogs. I want them to take home a first dub, that they weren't going to have to worry about this Roger. Let's be honest. If Roger's on the map, you have to worry about him. It doesn't matter what your draft is.
Make it a kick here.
Chow does get extended a little early, but we talked about his escapability. Even with Roger, he couldn't finish there. And good stun from Selena.
Selena is landing in the bit. You can see from the mid lane pressure, Lunox dominates that lane. Selena has to roam and get picks elsewhere on the map because 1v1 in that lane, if Lunox can dodge the stun, Selena's going to win that lane hardcore. Interesting little fight developing.
Granger coming up.
Low on the red.
First down. Selena taking that kill again, but Roger comes up and does finish up Chow there.
Roger getting 2 kills. I don't like it.
Hyper takes out Granger. Selena with Lunix there.
Hard to kill Esme this early though. Oh, that's not good. Oh, the good flicker out. She follows and gets the kill anyway. Triple kill for Selena.
She's not done. Goodness. She's still not done, but she does get shut down by Thamus.
And then Roger's still here. Maybe he gets this? I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's got to.
Esme's got this. Look at her. Oh, good. That was a real good push by Esme, but like we talked about.
Great rotations across the map, though. This team's fighting so bloodthirsty. 12 kills in 4.5 minutes. Honestly, such an aggressive start to this game.
So what do you think happens here? Are they going to rotate towards Turtle? Looks like they're going to easily take this. Granger might try and win a retreat steal here.
When the going's getting going, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's playing super aggressive, the team with the higher skill level is going to eke out smaller advantages over that trade, right? And so I think this is where you see EXN rolling back and taking their second turtle now, just because they
Ranger coming up. Can he red trade? He can't. Roger does a real good job red trading that though. And he was waiting for his Chow to come up and initiate that fight, but EXN, like you talked about, they zoned it out. They played well there.
Roger's 4-0. And so I expect for him with only really the ability of Chow to kick him back or Selena to stun him, Chow's going to run through this lineup. There's no tank to peel off and make sure Roger can't and get set, things like that, right? So if Roger continues to farm at the 4-0 mark, you look on the other side, nobody's really got that going on except for Selena, and she's going to fall off in scaling, not increase.
I mean, I hate saying it. You don't want my Pro Panda to win, but this Roger, he's got Esme pushed out again, but I don't think he's going to be able to finish this here. She's got the turret.
That's big damage, though. I mean, he hit probably 40% of the health in one little hit. That's too much.
Granger trying to
he does flicker out.
Does get the kill, though, on Lunix.
On eventually, nice.
Let's come in.
Nice. That's really big for them. Selena's getting mad
with a take there on Thamus, too.
She needs to share some of those kills elsewhere on the team. Make sure she doesn't get too much
by herself. This is a real good clash for Pro Panda here, you know, especially seeing that Roger with that mobility. Pro Panda took advantage of it. Roger went up top to go burst down Esme and couldn't do it. And while that was happening, Granger and Selena came down in mid, took advantage and took a 2-0 swap there.
Nice pressure from Pro on the bottom. They're going to get this turret. And the problem is they've already lost 2 turtles. So I want to see them focus on the next neutral objective and grab that down. They've extended a little bit of a pack. They've got 4 members here from right now pushing in. This may be a kind of a bad swap. Let's see if Roger can dive and finish up. Oh, Selena gets a pick. That's going to be big for Selena. You know you're going to get that kill. What else happens?
Granger coming in and snaking another kill there. Great job with Selena. And Granger's not done, but neither is Roger.
Oh, he may win it. He dodged that. Oh, goodness. Thamus is on this case now, though. Oh, and Selena doesn't get the stun. Excellent fighting early on.
That's a 2-for-3 swap in favor of Pro Panda. Another good play on both
Who is this team?
I love it. Pro Panda's coming out. I love the rotation
Selena with another
right
pick. Oh, man. Selena's hitting those stuns. We talked about earlier how she had to hit them, or Selena isn't that effective.
Selena's playing
8 out of 10 right now.
Game right now. The support she's given, she almost had that kill right there on Clint with that flame shot. She's definitely supporting her hyper. They're trying to feed Granger here. They know what has to happen.
Oh my goodness, the damage. Give me the kickback and the finish. Oh, Selena timed it perfectly.
And Lunix finish here. It was a beautiful set by Chow.
Yeah. Oh, no way. She got away with no HP left. Hacks. That is map hacks, man.
I'm calling Moontown.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Roger looking over to dive on Esme again. It hasn't worked out previously. I don't know if it will now, and it looks like it won't this time either. It looks like
Ranger's taking advantage of it, just setting that bait up right there.
Let's say blue straight for the turtle. That's right. They had no retreat. You still have a health advantage. Take it.
And you've got those durable heroes we talked about. So Paquito's that they're zoning out turtle right now. Granger's going to have turtle by himself. That's a real good play from Pro Panda. That Paquito move there to zone out was great.
Excellent. And Paquito came all the way down from the top lane to do that because they saw the dive and then it ended up to where he could push them out so they could get turtle. Good rotations from Pro Pandas. I'm loving it right now. This team is, I feel like, playing really well right now. Of course, this isn't like top tier echelon competition, right? People are pushing into your jungle as a 4-man squad every second of the game, right? But still, taking it to them. Fighting back. They were down in gold in a couple moments in this game and they're now up 2K.
They're diving mid here. It looks like they are going to take this turret. Roger can't do much there. It did look like Ruby and Selena again.
Oh my goodness.
That bush. This Selena is
with the choke. Oh my god. Pro Panda's rolling right now. We might be witnessing Pro Panda's first W right here, boys.
I think Granger's going to stick with this. He is. Is he going to be able to? He doesn't. He pushes off. He can't get it. Does anyone have a flame shot? Only Selena's running it.
Oh, man. Pro Panda is honestly moving around the map really well. Paquito's roaming down so often. I guess Thamus is not comfortable taking it to him in the 1v1. He is a little bit down in gold, but even yet still, Paquito's getting all he wants to do up here while the rest of the team is rolling down, and then he gets to roam with the minion pushing.
The team is really supporting their Granger, their hyper here. Selena's there. Roger doesn't look like he's getting the help he needs on the side of extraction right now. So we know Roger's a force to be reckoned with, right? But he can't fight the whole team by himself. So
I think
you're seeing better team plays right now and better rotation from Pro Panda. So as long as they can keep this up and not make those little mistakes like we talked about, they're not making mistakes right now. So let's hope they can stick with it. Another good team fight there. Chow trying to escape.
and he gets away.
It does look like he's going to get out of there.
Look at the
Ruby's
damage
got no
on that
HP.
dog.
She gets out of there. And
Nice. Okay,
Esme's
so there's
got to
no more
push back.
turtles.
Their Hyper Granger is still there with full HP, so he's still a threat. But Clint does come down with full HP as well, so Granger can't go up there and burst. But he's going to stick right around that blue jungle and try to snake that blue buff.
Absolutely, going for the steal on blue. So much pressure on the map.
I think he was waiting for Selena to try and get a stun out there. It may have been a little miscommunication, but either way, they're still playing smart. Now they know they've got Lord, so Granger couldn't use that retry. This is what he's saving it for. You should see a good zone out from Chow here. They should take this Lord real easily.
I don't think they'll even contest. They're so far behind at this point. What are they? 3K
I think Pro Pandas got some great rotation. This is what you wanted to see out of Pro Pandas.
This is them learning from their opponents and getting better as a squad.
But now would they make a mistake, right? Will they go too deep here and not wait for Lord?
We'll see. Honestly, I don't think so. They're playing at a really confident pace and not overextending yet. I mean,
and it was
look,
a good push on Clint on top lane. They knew they were going to lose Lord, so Clint pushed top lane and was able to get that turret. So, although they did lose Lord, a Lord for a turret, I mean, that's probably a good exchange. If you're going to lose Lord, at least go get an objective out of it.
Trade something out of it. I totally agree. Whenever the jungler shows on the map up here, you go down there. Do what you can to trade. Don't take a win for a sub-zero loss, right? You always want to be gaining something. And Selena going to get another stun.
Selena with a stun again.
That's big. She's gone.
Huge play.
Selena's been hitting them. They can't allow her to get that immunity.
What do you think, Ben? Is this going to be it? Lord pushing bottom lane with no pushback?
This is big. Oh, man. Wow, what a roll through. There's
Selena again with another smack there?
Selena's become a ban for next game. If they don't ban Selena next game, I don't know what's up. But Thamus is going in 4v1 with Vengeance on. He's not going to be able to do much. He's buying time. Clint's going to come up here. He's not going to do much. Oh, he flickers the stun. Selena would have hit that again.
They've got minions here, Ben. This could be it.
I don't know. Death timers are so short right now. Focusing on bottom rather than... Oh, missed the stun there. Oof. Gonna get another kill on Chow, looks like right here. I mean, excuse me, Linux.
Granger, look at the burst damage. We talk about his speed, his mobility around this map. He was not letting Luna get away with that again.
Okay, so that's not a game, but that is a huge... At 12 minutes to have 2 lanes pushing in super minions is
We've got minions going bottom right now.
We've got, what, an 8k gold lead right now? That's huge. At 12 minutes in, that's big. So Pro Pandas and itemization is so far ahead at this point. If they can just concentrate right now, don't extend too far. Don't dive too far. You've got an incredible map state. Finish clean. And right now, Pro Pandas is looking like honestly, a smooth, well-oiled machine. They're rolling.
So Pro Pandas got the gold advantage here. They don't want to let Extraction farm up, right, and get to their level. So what's the play here? Do we have to wait another 110 seconds for this Lord? Do we freeze the lane?
Selena pick. I think you're going to see the lanes push from blue side in all 3 lanes. Selena's going to go in the jungle. She's going to get another pick because she's been hitting. I don't know why you stop doing that now,
I think you're right. I think a Selena pick here would absolutely end the game.
And
because
it may
be a collapse immediately after that.
But you're going to see a Selena pick right
There's
here. Maybe
the pick right there. Doesn't get away. I think Esme went in too early. I think she
scared him off, man. Absolutely. Selena's hitting. I think that'll be an absolute
Esme's throwing rocks in the pond.
So for next game, you ban Selena here. Don't allow Savage no carry guy to get Selena. He's too good on it. It's like letting Brown on the Valley.
But here we go. You've got Pro Pandas. They haven't taken a game yet. They're doing a little taunting in mid lane.
They're on the edge here. I know. Don't get ahead of yourselves, boys.
The game's not over, right?
Finish clean.
Talk about this all the time. All it takes is Extraction doing what they need to do. They are sitting back at their inhibitor turrets and they're waiting. They're farming, right? So they're playing the smart move here. They know that.
Now Selena stuns mean so much less when you're on the inhibitor. When you're back behind your walls at your base, Selena has to extend so far to capitalize on that stun that it's kind of made it ineffective right now. This is the point where I think Selena falls off a lot. Because when you get to the later game, she has to dive too deep, and then in the defensive position, she can't capitalize on the stun she shoots, right? So she's kind of over here just poking with it right now. And they're just chopping off the jungle, waiting for the Lord to spawn in 20 seconds. They haven't gotten a pick, but they are fishing for it. So I think you'll see them roll back to get Lord and hopefully probably set a trap in the jungle before that and get one so to make it a little easier.
I think you're right. I think both they're doing a good job holding these lanes down, forcing these minions up on their base, which does open up Granger for that easy pick back at Lord. So I think Pro Pandas takes the Lord here, no problem, unless they do get a Selena pick right here. They might be looking for that team fight. They might bait Lord here. They might not just go for it. Yeah, but now they're just collapsing on Lord, and you are going to have those durable fighters. Paquito and Chow push out.
She shot it right into him. Yeah, absolutely. Ruby's moving in, but maybe an extension on her part to even get this close.
And there's your Granger steal. Now they are extended. A huge fight here. Granger
Panda's really low on HP though.
Absolutely huge.
Could be a cleanup for red side here. Rogers on the throw. Oh, I don't know. It looks like Panda's going to be able to get out of here. Nice. It's good that they got out. They have super minions on their base, and that's going to be really important for holding the rest of the waves, right? So all 3 waves of the red minions are going to be trapped in the Nexus right now, trying to clear out those minions, and that gives blue even more push in the lanes.
I think Extraction made the right play there. They knew that they were going to get Lord, so they went in for that team fight and tried to take advantage of it. They almost did, but Pro Pandas was smart and pushed back to that turret and was able to go back, get some HP, and now they're going to be on the offensive here. Both down one player.
Kills is great in that scenario, honestly. Like we were talking about, don't let a team get something for nothing on your side, right? Get something back. Get a kill, get a red buff, get a turret, get something back from it. Oh, looks like Ruby's a little bit extended here.
Good team fight here. Great ulti from Esme. Will Granger come up and clean some of this up? It looks like he's going to get Ruby. Selena comes out and snakes it again, but Roger's not done. Takes out their Esme, which is part of their front line. I still think this is going to be tough here. Pro Pandas, they do have the offensive here. They have minions up on their base. They're not going to be able to finish here. I think Extraction's doing exactly what we talked about. They're playing smart. They're farming up. They're getting that gold back. It was a 10,000 gold difference. Now we're looking at a 6,000 gold difference. So Extraction, it's not over yet. It looked like Pro Pandas was steamrolling this, but Extraction's doing exactly what you have to do when you're down that much gold, and it's play smart and farm, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Now it's really dangerous for Pro Pandas as they're getting a little bit of frustrated. That was a 0 gain Lord. They lost 2 kills for 1, and Lord did nothing. So all this is doing is feeding more gold over to the red side like we're talking about. They're 2k down less in gold now, right? And so this is the point where Pro Pandas doesn't need to get frustrated. Keep going back, doing what you do again and again and again until it works. Don't extend, don't go too deep, and don't try to do something more than your hero's capable of, right? Here's where I feel like Pro Panda can really mess up, and if they lose right here, they'll probably wash the series because they'll be tilted, right? So I think focus up right here, finish clean, even if that means waiting a little bit, playing a little bit more of a boring game. Oh well.
I think they need that pick like you're talking about. Esme's down here. Chow does look like he's trying to come over and try to stop this lane from pushing back. He does get Clint out with a beautiful set there. Can they counter it? It doesn't look like it. Ranger comes in, cleans up Clint. What a play from Chow there to actually get in that back line. Not go for Thamus, but take out the MM. That was a huge play.
Absolutely. So now they have way less wave clear, right? And that's going to be really good for Pro Pandas. But a little bit of extension from EX coming out of their base a little bit. I don't know if they want that smoke. Because you see Granger back on the other side. He's focusing on base.
Huge play here from Pro Panda. They are right there at the base. Granger's trying to clean it up. The turrets are still up, though. Roger's still there. They're playing smart. Extraction's doing what they need to. Chow doesn't have much HP, and he's their front line right now. Or Paquito, sorry. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that. They're going to have to push back. Chow and Paquito both are under half health.
Nexus held them off again. So they get another wave of minions pushing into them that they get to farm that Pro Pandas won't get to farm, right? So a little bit more gold over them, a little bit longer stretch in the game. As these teams develop into level 15, getting 5th and 6th items, who do you think has the advantage here, Tank? Which of these teams win at level 15, 6 items built?
I think early game Pro Pandas had it, right? But the mistake that's being made right now is Extraction showing them that they're here for these team fights. They're here for this long game if necessary. I think this comes back to bite Pro Pandas. I think the one thing that can save them here is, like we talked about, we need Selena to get back in this, right? We need a Selena pick. They are doing the right move here. They know they need Lord. They can't take it just 5v5. So they are rotating down on bot to open up this lane, which will force them to push these minions, and I think you'll see Granger push back over to this Lord here.
Interesting push out from EX right now. Kind of just running at him. Lord is up, right? But look at Esme split pushing the top side. She's going to roam over now, but she's already got a wave into that turret. Clint
it's a huge play by Esme because up until that point, Extraction could push down to Lord, but look, Clint has to push off, and he's one of those guys that could get in there and possibly help out with taking Lord from a distance.
Pack's going a little far here. He may be overextended as they run 3 at him. Lord slowly. Clint is back, though. And it looks like they have an advantage in health.
And they are. Extraction comes down to contest this Lord. Looks like they were trying to reset it, but it didn't happen.
That should be the Roger.
Does take Lord, so Extraction makes this huge play here. Chow gets caught up. Chow gets taken out. Roger coming down. Granger does take out Ruby, but that's it. That's
no.
That's an okay push there.
Oh no. So Esme reset the Lord and didn't allow Lord to reset right there. Lord was walking away and would have reset his health, but Esme stopped that.
Huge
mistake. And it may come back to bite
Pandas.
them and cost them the game right here. They have 2 dead. Lord's pushing down the mid lane. They will get a mid lane inhibitor right now, but what else? If they can dive here and get kills, it will
end. Was looking for. Extraction was playing very smart here, and they're waiting for this. They've got Roger. They've got Lord. They're gonna go right to base. They're gonna base lock this. It looks like it's gonna be over. It doesn't matter.
Roger's in the back line.
Tito comes out with
he got stacked. They need a couple more autos on it. That's it.
It doesn't matter. The minions
what a close game.
They're current lock-in. It's
what
over.
A crucial mistake. Oh my goodness.
About it. Pro Pandas came out and had a great start to this game. And they started trolling and getting confident, and you never saw